right? People would have me on that day rate. I would come in to do the transformation. I'd do maybe one or two clients. Money was good.
Yeah.
And when we went through that little bit of a recession, people were quite risk averse of to having an outside consultant. They wanted internal people in. The question of, Neil, would you go full time? I'm like, bro, I would never go back to being a full time employee. I don't want to work for you. I want to work with you. But in the last few years, I've been helping the other companies build their businesses and I've kind of forgotten about me. But I'm like, this year, I need money in the bank. I want to grow this business. I want to do more things. But equally, the thing that I've recognized is I'm doing too much as well. So
Yeah.
I am the head of finance. I am the content creator. I am the podcast host. I am the webinar host. I'm the SDR trying to prospect. I'm the sales guy closing that deal. I'm the CSM delivering that project. And
Yeah.
every time I've gone into a project and I've worked with other salespeople, I'm like, you know what? One day I'd love to hire you to be part of the happy selling team. But I think ultimately what I want to do, as I said to Leah before coming on here, I said, I want to start earning the money so I could, enlist your services as a mentor. I want to be earning that money where Amelia's my coach or her business is what's helping me. That's where I want to get to in the next few months.
So you gotta just lastly, you gotta cut the shit that you don't need to be doing. You don't need to do it all.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing webinars. You don't need to be you don't need to be doing everything. Just focus on the shit that's actually going to move the needle for your business.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get into tech businesses, LinkedIn and
Yeah.
talk about sales and talk about all the problems that those people have with sales teams. And like at the beginning, also like just focus on money. Like if I'm not saying that like change your whole business model, but if we needed to get cash, I would go back to writing content for people. Because I know we could very easily make like 50 grand a month like this, because I know I could get 10 people paying us 5 grand a month for me to write their content, because I know that content would go viral and that's what people want, right?
Yeah.
Don't let your, and I'm not saying this is what's happening, but don't let your pride stand in the way of the end goal.
Yeah.
Like be willing to do the thing that you don't want to do so that you get the thing that you want. If it's cash that you need, like maybe go and say, like if you've got some clients that have been begging you to come and work full time, to be like, right, I'll do your prospecting for you, or I'll do you whatever for the next 3 months. This is what a retainer looks like.
Yeah. And that's where I've been seeing in most of my opportunities and deals where I'm now looking at that retainer model. So having that client to help build that runway, build that transformation, get the testimonial, get the social proof to then go on to bigger companies. I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm willing to do it.
Have a low barrier to entry, right? Like have a chat with the guys at Wham. Like they're a great. I know it's probably quite a niche reference for everyone
Yeah,
else.
no, I know. Yeah.
They're really, really good at meeting you where you are, because they just want you in as a client, because they know if you buy the low hanging fruit, you're probably going to eventually become a 5K, 6K, 7K retainer, right? Because if they do their job right, that's what will happen.
Yeah.
So you might come in as like a 1,500 quid a month client, but if they do the job that they say they're going to do, you're going to become a 7 grand client, because there's going to be so much business that they're giving you that you're going to need more of their services, right?
Yeah.
So don't lose sight of the end goal by chasing things that you don't need to be chasing. I think is the important thing. If you need money now, go get that money. But in the
Yeah.
background, you're building the methodology so that you can create that scale. Because once you start selling that and you've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 clients you've delivered that to, and you've got those recommendations and you've got those testimonials, you then build your whole brand around that product,
Yeah.
and then you're ready to go.